tough game tonight. Get them next time. A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun one.
Good luck out there, MP.
Time to turn the page, MP.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Giddey in at point guard. And for the Nets, Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Bogdanovich out there with Johnson. And it's Sharp in at the center position. Now we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Now here's Thomas. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Magic. Here's Giddey. Outside, White. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Sharp. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. 6 on the shot clock. And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Levine. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Already one of the best passers in the NBA, Josh Giddey. TB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kevin, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development. Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Williams kicks to Levine. Wide a screen on Thomas. Levine wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Levine's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Outside Levine. Giddey sets the pick for Levine. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 7. Nets trail by 3. Simmons with it. Now defended by Levine. Thomas inside. White's there. Thomas's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Simmons. The Bulls getting the bucket. Upside Thomas. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Can't hit from in close. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Sharp. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Wilson in for Ben Simmons. Chicago also making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Ball with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Smith dishes to White. Smith outside. Pass the ball. Rebounded by the Nets. It's stolen by Smith. Count that one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Brooklyn making some changes. Ronnie's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Bogdanovich. Switch here. MV's checked in. Bulls leading by 10. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Ball. Smith is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's MP in at the 2. Good on the triple.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as consistent with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Finney Smith. Ball with the rebound. Now Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Dosunmu. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Whitehead's checked in for the Nets. Phillips, he's checked in for the Bulls. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Now, here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet. And there it is for him. Phillips has got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. And it's Williams with the ball for Brooklyn. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Dosunmu. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dosunmu's got 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Gray, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And let's get an update on Bojan Bogdanovic's injury. David, what's the news there?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets was able to update me on the situation. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
4 on the clock. Levine can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Simmons can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 14. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Johnson, the pass to Simmons. Back to Johnson. Takes the 13-footer. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, so good in catch and shoot. Cam Johnson has sweet mechanics.
MP, no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Giddey. At the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
When I look at Brooklyn, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there, because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark, they need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Cameron Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Sharp in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. They grabbed their own miss. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 17. Here's Levine. Kept alive. Williams can't cash in from close range. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Simmons passes to Thomas. Bean with the rebound.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they've talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. MP's checked in for the Bulls. Nets trail by 21. Here's Simmons. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season and has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin. Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Up top, Sharp. Pass to Johnson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. I guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Now here's Simmons, following the miss by MP, and Simmons kicks to Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
1:46 left to play in the third. Pass to Sharp. Bogdanovich with it. To the middle. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a new group in for the Nets. Clowney's checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bogdanovich. Williams, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Wilson in for Ben Simmons. Chicago also making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Buzelis. Good on the second free throw. 1:16 left in the third. Chicago leading by 23. MP outside. The Bulls keep it alive. And again, Chicago, no good. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shots good by Wilson.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
MP outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, tremendous pass from Cam Johnson there. Nice work.
Bulls are gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside Wilson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The Bulls leading by 23. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Rebound, Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. Williams looking around. Fires for 3. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Torrey Craig is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Ball. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, tremendous effort by Jalen Smith. Don't assume the shot's going in. Good.
Oh!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Buries the long-range jumper.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Craig passes the ball. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Williams. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Ball, the pass to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Williams. Nets passing it around. Pass to Wilson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Ball with the bucket.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Johnson, the pass to Williams. Here's Clowney, covered by Smith. Williams can't get it to go. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. MP outside. Releases. Clowney pulls it in.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And that one's good. MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Johnson finds Williams. Here's Clowney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Back to Ball. Pass to Craig. Smith with it. The 3 from MP. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Ball. Following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to MP. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Williams with the ball. Now defended by MP.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And Chicago has possession following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Ball down low. Smith inside. 2 on the clock. No soon move. And that one's on target from the wing.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
That's what I'm talking about. Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
In that suit?
Yeah.
In this arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team.
There he is, the king of New York.
Nah, it's not like that.
Yeah, you're more of a team-first type of guy, right?
I mean, I can take over a game.
There's no doubt about that one, man.
Yeah, but as a point guard, your priority is to make sure everyone on the team is thriving.
Right. You put people in positions to succeed and then hold them accountable on top of that.
Yeah, but first you got to hold yourself accountable first. If I do something wrong, my hand's up.
So if you don't hold yourself to that type of standard, then why would they listen to you?
Exactly.
Got it. Yo, Shay, I gotta ask you something, man.
Shoot.
So, when you're in those clutch moments, what be going through your head, bro? Nah, man, I'm serious. Because to me, you're the most clutch player in the league, and I just want to know your mentality in those moments.
Yeah, I want to be an NBA champion, and some of the best ever haven't done that.
Ah, that's for sure. Like, even if they done everything right in their career, right?
Exactly. So if I'm not focused in every moment, then I'm going to miss my chance to do so if I get the opportunity.
Success is when opportunity meets preparation.
Truly. That's exactly right, bro. First, you got to believe you can do it, then you got to go out there and do it.
Respect.
He about to tear the roof off. Yo, MP, let's go. Let's keep this winning streak going.
What's shaking, MP?
out there, MP. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Feeling you, MP.
We'll be doing another special giveaway at our next game. The first 15,000 fans will be getting their very own Benny the Book calendar. Don't forget, those fans, coming up next is Rally Hamilton. Come to the game, bring your family and friends, and help be this man for your home with your Rally Hamilton. If you're still looking for tickets at any upcoming game, visit the Gold Ticket booth or on the team's website for more availability. Come to see you.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Brian Anderson here, alongside. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
The starters for Utah: George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Markkanen misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year, but just didn't play well.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Now here's Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Pass to George. On the wing, Sexton. He's covered by Dosunmu. Sexton, the open look. Williams grabs the board.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Now Levine. It's guarded by Markkanen. Shot by Levine, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Ball outside. Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Ball against George. The three is up. Chicago with a rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a three-point game. Pass to Kessler. And Ball's over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Utah has possession. 2 on the clock. George's shot is off.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Levine. Takes the three. The shot no good. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. In each of the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons, so Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground. Not contenders while also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any NBA team could be.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Launches it from deep. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
To the left side wing. Kessler finds Sexton. Markkanen sets a screen. Sexton misses. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Here's Levine for 3. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Gordon Tucker comes in for Zach LaVine. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Josh Giddey in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Hendricks. Sensabaugh is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Sexton. Clarkson with the ball. George outside. Banked it in off the glass. George has gotten his second bucket.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And that does it for the first quarter. Utah ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Smith out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
For 3, Collier. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Chicago trailing here. Outside Giddey. Dosunmu outside. Smith with a screen on Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Dosunmu can't hit.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Filipowski. He's covered by Dosunmu. Clarkson outside from 11 feet away. Smith with the rebound. And the Bulls shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. So they take the lead. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yes.
Timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Cash, Mills with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
MP way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Mills, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Smith. No good off the back of the rim. Mills against White. Mills, the pass to Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Here's Clarkson. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. A little mid-range shot is up. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Levine.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
White against Clarkson. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by White.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Levine. Yes! Levine inside.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Kept alive. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Chicago leading by 3. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got 7 points.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Let's go with a 3. MP buries the triple.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say L.A. is way up there.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Bulls.
So they've got some fire.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Then there's Keontae George. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. George's shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Markkanen. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Nikola Vucevic, shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
It's George with the drive. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
DeSumo outside. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton. Second chance effort. Kessler down low. Covered by Vucevic. They get it back. And finished off by Kessler.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. MP no good. Jazz trail by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Sexton, that's good.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Sexton. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
From deep, MP. From deep, MP sinks it.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. MP really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Making a switch here. White's checked in. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. They double him with MP. George passes to Filipowski, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz trail by 10.
2 minutes.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
MP, the pass to Vucevic. Now White. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. White's got his third basket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Clarkson from downtown. Chicago grabs the miss. DeSumo, right side. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in for Hendricks. Inside, here's George. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. George has got 6.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Launches it. And MP good for 3. And the Bulls lead by 14.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
George with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. They get it back. George's shot is off.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And here's MP from outside. Clarkson grabs a miss. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Sensabaugh. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. With 1 on the clock. The shot comes out. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with MP. Toby White out there with Smith. And it's Phillips in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Pass to Filipowski. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Juzang's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
A nice shot by MP.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Clarkson outside. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound of this one. Bulls leading by 14. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Juzang. Back to Clarkson. Now here's Eubanks. Looking to end this cold spell.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Clarkson. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by White. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Phillips. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for White. And it's Dosunmu in for Giddey. Bulls on D. George finds Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
That one's good for two. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside, Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Vucevic. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's George on the drive. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Chicago leading by 16. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sexton. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from
3. 4-3. And MP good for 3. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Here's George. And another miss by Utah. And it's LaVine with the ball for Chicago. They have a 19-point lead.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Here's Utah, trailing by 17. Here's Markkanen. Kicks it to George from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. 23 seconds left in the fourth. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
On the wing, Sexton. He's covered by Dosunmu. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, he buries it. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard...
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a big splash in NBA 2K25.
I'm gonna grab my koozie, but first up, let's head over to my team for some triple threat online action with our 2K TV award winner, eBands.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Good luck out there, MP. Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
Hey, how's it going, MP?
Austin, what's up, man?
What's up?
You got any wisdom for me?
Wisdom? How much time you got?
All right, so let me just ask this. You've been playing with some all-timers.
LeBron, AD, yeah.
So what would you say is something that you've learned from them?
I've learned a lot. But one thing I'll say about LeBron, he always sets his team up for success and his teammates for success. And that's why he's the greatest player ever.
That's facts.
You want to have a long career in this league, just make sure you do right by your teammates.
Young Wayne, right?
MP, what's up, man? You haven't texted me back at all. What's up?
Not bad, man. You know, the whole NBA thing be having me busy, man.
My bad. NBA got me busy. I'm MP. Hey, man, don't even worry about it. What's up, MP?
So my agent was telling me this whole street ball scene is one of a kind.
And your agent is right. Let me walk you through it.
I bet.
I'm talking about we got 3 new courts, and they all got their own unique vibe.
It look like the players do, too.
Oh, the players? You don't even know the half of it. Hey, these dudes come out here to put on a show. I'm talking about the style of play, their wardrobe, their attitude, and our crowd. Our crowd is different. The crowd, somebody do something crazy on the court, the crowd run on the court, shut the game down. I'm talking about lights out. The show's over.
Man, this sounds lit.
Man, it's over lit, man. It's serious. It's where the competition is at.
But you know I can handle that part, you know, the basketball part.
Yeah, you do that or whatever, but I'm letting you know right now. Hey, you gotta get to it. If you can't beat them, they won't play with you.
So how do I, you know, pick who I run with?
They ain't give you 2-starring cats. They'll come out here. They just want to play with anybody.
Okay.
But once you get through that, you can take to the board right here, and you challenge the big guns to a game.
And then once I beat them, they run with me?
Oh, you get this. I must have did this right. Exactly.
So is there anything else I should know, sir?
No, you should be good, MP. That sounds about right.
Well, I appreciate you, Wayne.
All right, MP. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, the city's on fire, it's real, and the competition is the best you're gonna see. Let's get to it.
Young Wayne, and dropping the beats, that's Cold Mills. So let's do this. 3-on-3, winner takes it all. Make some noise. He'll make your jaw drop and blow your mind all at the same time. You already know who I'm talking about. Give it up, y'all, for MP! Hope you got your stretches in, cause it's time to burn away the calories with Sweatin' Sammy. Check it. All right, let's hoop. Hey, who got ball? Who got ball?
2-0. 0-2.
Somebody missed their assignment. He's out there to do one thing, put points on the board. A little off target with the 3-ball. Misses in close. Here we go. Shot. Simple. He just wanted it more. That's all you. Can't get it. Hey, it's more than okay to pass the ball. Trust me. Get bored. Somebody come get him. He's about to get cooked. That's a make. Hey, bro, that can't hold you. Now, I tried to tell the defense a bucket ago that he was looking to shut it down. Okay.